We gave away over $130,000 worth of presents to over 600 kids at 10 different events this Christmas. And this is how we did it.
So we've been blessed to be doing a Christmas dinner for our city for about 13 years, and my dream for it way back then was to bring people, the most struggling and vulnerable, to make people feel valuable. So I got a call in September from an amazing woman, Carla Haddan, and she said to me, "Debbie, I want to help kids in Logan." And
I decided one year that I wanted to find some children who needed a little spoiling, a little more than my children. So Debbie said, I've got the perfect event for you. We have a Christmas where we spoil the children with a beautiful dinner down here at Lighthouse, and every year that she struggled to buy a gift for these children. And I said, well, I wasn't really after wanting to buy one gift. I actually wanted to buy many gifts and actually grant a wish list for each of these children. And how many children did you have? And she said, we actually have several hundred. And I said, great, let's do it.
And they all wrote letters to Santa. Dear Santa, something I want, something I need,
something to wear and something to read.
And it actually started building, and we got to 580, and I said, Carla, we're done. Sorry, it's gone to 580. She says, no problems, we'll get it done. And we got to 580 and she said, Debbie, get me another 30. So out we went again and got more names, and it actually ended up at 637 children.
So, Christmas was just around the corner and we had a big task ahead of us. How hard could it be to buy 600 gifts, right?
I went to my community of friends and family, clients, and I said, can you help me? Here is a wish list, and can you go and shop for that on behalf of Santa? He needs a little help this Christmas, and can you wrap those gifts and return them to me by a certain date? And they were to be given out at this beautiful dinner.
So an amazing 637 families across Brisbane, across the Gold Coast, went out shopping. There were bikes, there were scooters, there were violins, but people just went out to spoil these kids.
Feedback I get from my friends and family, clients, is that it is the favourite time of the year. A lot of the parents get the children involved, and so it's not just about let's go and shop for you, it's let's go and shop for someone else. So it's really instilling in their children the gift of giving as opposed to always receiving.
Finally, we had bought and wrapped all the presents, but now the challenge is getting them all into one place.
I was like, in my mind, I'm like, we're going to do this, we're going to deliver it, it's going to be amazing. But there was also a bit of a panic about the logistics around such an event. You know, I had this day in my head that we have to pick up from 7 different organisations all over Brisbane.
Thank you so much.
There's about a third of it to go, then bikes.
A third of presents?
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing volunteers came together. We had cars and trailers, we had the 2 huge trucks and vans. Everybody pulled together. It was a very hot day, a day I think I'll always remember. We were so exhausted from the heat, and we did a story with one of Channel 7 in the middle of it all, and it was an amazing, amazing day. I remember walking into this room with all of these amazingly perfectly wrapped gifts, and there were bikes everywhere and even a mattress, and I was just like, it took your breath away. You know, like it just took your breath away to see the love and the generosity and the kindness that's impacting so many people. And I actually burst into tears, and I'm like, I don't believe that I get to be part of this, that I get to be a conduit. My friend Carla and I, we're like conduits between 2 worlds, that I have this opportunity. It's just absolutely awe-inspiring, and I'm so incredibly humbled by it in every way.
So now we had bought the gifts, wrapped the gifts, and moved all the gifts into one central location and labelled them for who they needed to go to. Now, all that's left is to deliver them.
The hardest part was actually giving the gifts to the kids.
Well, here we go again.
We actually had 6 different events across the city. One of them's actually on Christmas Day. Children are just children, whatever city, whatever town, they're so excited, and to see the joy that these little gifts bring into their lives are spectacular. It is about our children, you know, and the kids were so excited, and it was so lovely to just see the joy upon every face. I think that it would have meant that there is hope and someone believes in me, and I'm valuable, I'm actually special, I'm worthwhile. I believe that that's what the kids actually took away in their little hearts. What I loved was that, like in each place, that a whole community had come together to serve that event. So it actually pulled communities together. Now, not only is a gift making a difference for a child, but it's actually bringing communities together to celebrate and to love and to bring hope and joy. And I just think that's absolutely spectacular.
And so, the team had done it. They'd pulled off the impossible, a Christmas miracle. But there was only one question left to ask. What are we going to do next year?
Oh gosh, it sounds really exhausting already.
We can leave that for another time. Merry Christmas, everyone!